Today on Judge Porter.
Maggie Silverstein versus Cassandra Gentry. If you're here, please come to the podium.
Some days I was out of office and she was having my staff trying to sneak in her child. And
also she was insulting me and with rude sentiments.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Porter is presiding. Court is now in session.
Hello, everyone. Please be seated. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Case number 8046, Maggie Silverstein versus Cassandra Gentry. If you're here, please come to the podium. Good morning, ladies. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I got the name right. Is it Silverstein or Silverstein?
Silverstein.
Silverstein. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Ms. Silverstein, we're going to start with you. It shows here that you're suing the defendant for discrimination.
Yes.
What's that all about?
Well, I was trying to put my child in the daycare over at the Sunflower Daycare, and my son was denied entrance.
Why was he denied?
She was basically saying because of his age.
Okay.
He's 13 years old.
Okay, he's 13 years old. Okay. All right, so you took him over to, what was the name of the institution again? Oh, I got it here, the Sunflower Daycare. And she denied him because of his age? Was that the only reason?
I mean, she said that it was a reason because of the age bracket, because it's from from 11 to 11 years old. But I mean, it's the only thing that I can afford, and it's near my home. My son, he's basically an honor roll student. He's well behaved. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just don't understand what's the big deal of him going there.
Okay, just by your own testimony here, I want to make sure I got this right. You said that Sunflower advised you that the age limit was 11?
Yeah.
And your son is 13?
Yes. But I mean, it's close to my home. I mean, I work and it's like the only thing I can afford in my budget right now. And I just don't see what the big deal is of him being there. I mean, he's a great child. Mm-hmm. I mean, he could be helpful and everything.
Okay. All right, Ms. Silverstein, hold that thought. Ms. Gentry, ma'am, what's going on here?
I am the owner, Your Honor, of the Sunflower Daycare Center.
Mm-hmm.
She stepped into our facility trying to seek services for her 13-year-old. We only offer ages 5 to 11, as she stated. And so while she was here, she was very persistent in our decline to service her child, coming every day, trying to push the envelope and get her child in. Some days I was out of office and she was having my staff trying to sneak in her child and just kind of act like he was supposed to be in the classes already. My staff members were not, they're not security guards, so they were very uncomfortable with her persistence and just,
okay,
it was a lot.
I want to make sure I got this right. So even though you denied her child access,
yeah,
she still brought the child and the child tried to sneak into the facility?
Yes.
And mingle amongst the students?
Yes. I don't think that the child wanted to do so. I think, she's probably working and that's very understandable. But again, we cannot service someone who is out of age. It's not appropriate with our other children.
Okay.
I mean,
all right. Ms. Silverstein.
Also, she was insulting me.
Okay, hold on. We're going to get to the insult part. I want to touch on this part. Did you bring your child to the school and try to have him, for lack of a better word, infiltrate? and blend in with the other students. Is that correct?
I
Did
was
hear
trying
that
to show them that he could be helpful, and he's a good child, and he just wants to, like, he wanted a place to be after school. I mean, of course, I work, and I'm a single mom. I need that help.
Okay. Ms. Gentry, ma'am, can you explain to the court why you have a cap at 11 years old?
Yes, Your Honor. So we are not in the business of serving babies. We are strictly providing services for elementary kids, ages 5 to 11. So it was inappropriate for us to take on any teenagers or, again, babies, anyone not in between that bracket of 5 and 11. Teenagers, specifically for puberty and things of influence for our children, I really can't have that type of influence.
And so
for our
Ms.
children.
Silverstein can understand a little clearer. Why don't you take, say, a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old?
Because they're not potty trained, and so our staff and services do not service any child who's not potty trained. We just make sure that our kids are in the elementary bracket.
Okay. Ma'am, do you understand why your 13-year-old was not admitted into this facility?
I mean, I understand that they keep on saying that to me, but I mean, he's a good kid. I mean,
Okay, ma'am, no one is saying your child is not a good kid. No one is saying that your child does not have his academics on point. You said that he's an honor student. I don't deny that.
well behaved
Okay,
too.
and you said that your child is helpful. I don't deny that. But ma'am, I need you to understand, and I'm trying to get as much clarity to you as possible. Your child, okay, is 13 years old. Your child is a teenager. You understand that? Okay, it's not appropriate. Sunflower is saying that it's not appropriate for your 13-year-old child to be in a facility with 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. Okay, it's sort of like it's in school when they go to school. Okay, your 13-year-old is in a certain grade. He's not in the first grade. He's not in the second grade. They're not in the same classroom because there's different mindsets. There's different things going on there, man. You understand that part, right?
I understand, but I'm a single mom.
And hold on, wait a minute. And then the other thing is, and this is the part that's disturbing me, you brought your child to the school even though they told you no, and you tried to sneak your child into the classroom amongst the other students.
Well,
ma'am, they
so-
have safety measures in place. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, Your Honor. I wanted to say that it didn't start very aggressive right away. She was very nice, very welcoming, bringing us gifts. She brought us cookies and flowers. So she painted this very, nice at first. We were trying to help her personality. And then one day she just decided okay, they're not doing enough and I'm just gonna keep being persistent. And she tried to sneak in the child to allow, extend what you were saying.
I mean, she has insulted me, given me rude sentiments. I mean, I was trying to just show him what kind of a child I have so that he could help out and stuff like that. I'm a single mom. I just need help. I mean, every place around, other places are expensive.
Let me ask you, have you applied with any of the government services available?
I mean, I tried.
And?
I'm a single mom and stuff like that, but all the places that they've been telling me are over my budget.
Okay.
I just don't know what to do. I mean.
All right, Ms. Gentry, ma'am, does your company have access to other facilities that maybe they can help her with her problem?
Well, in the community, we have the YMCA, we have our Boys and Girls Club, different outreach centers that he even can volunteer for his community hours. There's sports centers, there's clubs, different things within the community that he can go and sign up as being 13 and also earn his high school hours that are required for graduation.
Okay, let me ask you this. When she came to your facility to try to enroll her child, did you get her information? Did you get her home address, her telephone number, her email? Did you get all that information?
No, sir, because or Your Honor, I'm sorry, because we do not take on personal information unless we have permission that this child or student is going to attend our facility. So we did take her number and her name for reference for communication, but I did not take any more personal information.
Okay, whatever information you have that may be able to assist her with her situation when this case is over, I would like you guys to meet in the hallway and you can relay that information to her and maybe that can help her with her problem. Ma'am, I am going to dismiss your case, okay? They are not going to be, I'm sorry, they don't have an obligation to you, okay? They have an obligation to those children at the facility. They have an obligation to the parents of those children. If something were to happen to those children, you would not be the one being sued. She would. You would not be the one paying a penny for anything. She would. You can't bring your 13-year-old child to a facility where the cap is 11 years old. That is a bad precedence that you're setting for your child. What you're saying to your child is this: well, you know what? The rules say this. I'm going to do this anyway and make myself feel better because this is what I want. Forget what those people say. No, that's not how it works, ma'am.
I mean, my child is very important. I mean, I want the best for him.
Guess what, ma'am? All children are important. All children are important. I'm pretty sure she feels that every child in her facility is important, but she's also, when they're at her facility, she's the caregiver. She's the protector of those children when they're at her facility. And to have your child, for lack of a better word, infiltrate in there and try to blend in just so they can prove, hey, I'm a good kid, now you're putting those children at risk, ma'am. You understand what I'm saying? And we've seen time and time again what happens when security measures at schools are violated. They end with disastrous results. You understand where I'm coming from? I'm sorry that you have to go through this, and I'm sorry that life isn't fair, but like I said, when you guys get into the hallway, maybe she can give you some information that can help you, okay? And continue going with those services that the city provides. Maybe that can help you as well, okay, ma'am? All right, this case is dismissed.
So I'm very happy with today's verdict. Ms. Silverstein, I believe, will take an account for what the judge has shared today. I just hope that she's able to find the services that her child needs. And if any child that needs help with the community, maybe this could be a start to her child influencing other teenagers and just, giving her a little ease at mind that he's able to move to the next step in his life. So I just wish her well, and I hope that we can remain cordial and nothing further, or she doesn't take any more action against my facility.
I'm not really happy with the results that I received today. I mean, I'm a single mom, so it's not easy being a single mom, and I need help as much as I can. I mean, I would have loved for him to be there because it's closer to my home, and I mean, I just need help. So that's what I'm hoping for, something that I can get help for. So